So we can't control everything that happens to us in life. There are personal things, there are collective things. So lots will seemingly happen to us rather than feel like they're created by us when it's somebody else's choice. Like somebody firing you, your boss firing you, somebody breaking up with you, someone else makes a choice and it impacts you. And certainly we have absolutely no control over this. And then it brings into question that idea of, so if I'm creating my own reality, how did I and why did I create that? And almost like that sentence makes much more sense in the future when the next job that you get is actually even better. The next relationship is like, oh my goodness, that's why. And it seems to make sense in the larger allness of everything. That whatever you needed to take from that, you can take from that. And then in a year, 2 years, you're like, right. And the understanding drops in. But at the time, you're like, no, don't change anything. And it's really funny. I've just totally lost where I was going with that. Ha 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 ha. So you can't change what happens. You can't control, to a certain extent, what happens. You can choose your perspective about a thing. What you do have command over is your perspective. You can choose how you see something, how you relate to something. Somebody cannot make you feel a certain way if you don't want to feel that. Even if it's something like grief, somebody dies, nobody can make you feel that grief until you're ready. You don't have to feel impacted by it straight away. You can choose when you feel that. It might not seem like that because these emotions are really, really big, and especially with something like love, it is the most powerful magic that we have in our existence, in our reality, and these are big energies. So it certainly won't feel like you have any kind of say in what's going on, but actually there is a practice to it, and you are able to choose your perspective, to choose your view, to choose your experience. That really you can choose you. Nobody can make you feel anything. They can just do their thing, and you can choose how that impacts you. You can use your awareness to be like, oh, a part of me is like this, and a part of me felt that, and a part of me is aware of this. And out of all of those parts, how do I choose to show up in the face of this? What would love do now? If we are love, our essence is love, what would love do? There are so many archetypes and parts of us in the equation of life that it's more about choosing which part shows up, choosing which part is impacted, feeling it, holding it. There might be younger parts of us that we really need to take care of and nurture. There might be younger parts that want to have a freak out and have a tantrum, and that's okay too. It's sort of, how do we navigate these energies and these archetypes safely, cleanly, effectively, so that each part is seen and heard, and then it's not screaming and shouting for command and control, that we're actually the calm within the storm of our lives and how things impact us. And for me, this is what something like the shamanic medicine wheel or self-development will teach you. And it is just a beautiful, blissful way to be in life.